Mussels are one of those great outside dishes. One, because they're really, really easy to cook and all you need is a camp oven going. And the other is you can go and pick mussels from down the beach if you want to. Now, if you're picking them from the beach, make sure you're taking off the beard. They'll normally come to you if you've bought them with the beard off. So make sure that bit, which is what connects it to the rock, is gone. And then you're ready to go. So this is really simple, all happens in one pot. I'm gonna chop some chilies to go in. One chili, just into rounds. Now, if you don't like heat, just get a capsicum and use a capsicum instead. I love heat, so I'm putting in the whole chili. I've got my chilies chopped and everything else is pre-prepped for me. We've got some tomatoes, which are de-seeded and diced, some shallots, which have been diced, some garlic, which has been diced, some butter, and all the other things Losh explains as we go in. First thing we're gonna do is pop some butter in. Some butter into our pan with a little bit of oil, just so the butter doesn't burn. Then we go in with everything that we've chopped. So our tomatoes can go in, our shallots can go in, and our garlic can go in, and our chili. This is where you would add the capsicum if you were using capsicum. We'll give that a little mix. I'm just gonna let that cook for about 2 minutes, and we say until it becomes fragrant. So until I can smell all those flavors in there, once I can smell that, I'm right to go in with our next component. Difference with this one is we're using cider. A lot of people use white wine with mussels. I'd rather cider. So a nice dry cider, these are pop tops. So a nice dry cider, pop the top off, and about half a bottle of cider in. And we're gonna let that reduce by about half, and I'm gonna drink the other half. Now that our sauce is reduced by half, our mussels go in. So we tip all of those into our pot. And we need to put the lid on now because we want to steam the mussels so that they open up. So we'll grab our lid. Our mussels have had 2 minutes under steam, so we can take the lid off. Now we finish everything else in the pot because we want to build the sauce around the mussels. So a little bit of cream, just a dash to add some creaminess to that sauce. A little bit of lime juice. We're not going to season. There's a lot of salt water still trapped in the mussels because they're still alive. Now I'll chop some herbs. I've got coriander and parsley here. So we'll chop a big handful of herbs, pop that in. And now just give it a stir. And bring it over to the table. That's the real flavour of mussels.